So you're in math class and your teacher says you're going to start learning about circles. Fun, right? Well, what if I told you that understanding circles could actually make you look more attractive? But before you learn that, there's a few things about circles that you're going to have to understand. The first is circumference, the perimeter of a circle. The formula is 2 pi r or pi d, which basically means you find the diameter and slap some pi next to it. So let's take this pie. If I want to put a ribbon across the top and the bottom of it, and I know it's 4 inches across the top and 3 across the bottom, how much ribbon would I need? First, I set up my equation, then plug in my values and solve. I get 7 pi, which means I would need approximately 22 inches of ribbon. Next is arcs. Angle ABC forms two arcs, minor arc AC and major arc ABC. The measure of an arc is also the measure of its central angle. To find the measure of an unidentified arc, you would take the measure of the rest of the arcs and subtract that from 360. But what if I get one of these? These are called inscribed angles and outer angles. For inscribed angles, the measure of angle B equals half of arc AC, or arc AC equals 2 times the measure of angle B. So, if arc AC equals 120, then angle B would equal 60, and the converse is also true. For outer angles, since there's 3 different ways you can go with it, the easiest formula is just to say the measure of angle B equals half of the big arc minus the little arc. So what does this all have to do with keeping you fabulous? Well, it's mostly for girls, not so much for boys, unless you're a drag queen, or just a boy who likes to wear makeup. But it's all about your eyes, and yes, makeup too. So girls, you've probably seen one of these, right? A template for your eyeshadow. But none of these have circles in them, and let's be honest, your eyes are full of circles, from your pupil to your iris to your eye to the hole in your skull. So why not use these circles to apply your eye makeup? Well, the truth is, you can. If we draw a line just on the outer edges of your eye, and then another line from the lowest point on your eyelid to where it intersects your eyebrow, this will be the center of your full eye circle. The bottom half of the circle is where all of your dark eye circle correctors should go, and the top half is where all of your colors go. Now to apply your eyeshadow. The center of our circle will be the middle of your eyelid, and the edges will be at the corner of your eye and another one at the edge of your nose. Next, we're going to draw a line from the center of the circle to the arch of your eyebrow. This line will be the area between your two base colors. For your colors, I would usually apply a more solid color to the interior of the base and a more shimmery color to the outer side of the base. Then, in between the two circles, you're going to apply your shadow. This will probably be one of the more darker colors in your palette. And then lastly, you're going to apply your eyebrow highlight. This will probably be the lightest color in your palette. It should not cross the point where your shadow and your eyebrow intersect. And your eyeshadow should not leave these lines that connect the corner of your eye and your eyebrow. Finally, here are some photos of the circle method if you're not totally convinced yet. So let's all give a thanks to circles and our geometry teachers for potentially saving us from horrible eye makeup.